Hello. The Local Government Pension Scheme, LGPS for short, is changing from the 1st of April 2014. In this video, we're going to explain how your pension is worked out from April 2014. These changes only apply to the pension you build up from the 1st of April 2014. All pension built up before that will continue to be worked out using your final pay when you leave, and it's still a defined benefit scheme. Your pension is worked out each scheme year and is then added to your pension account, where inflation increases are added to the pension you build up, so it keeps its value. To work out your pension, you take your pensionable pay for the scheme year, divide by 49, and you add that pension amount to your pension account. If you're in the 50/50 section, you will get half this amount. From April 2014, your pensionable pay will be based on your actual pay, not your full-time equivalent if you're part-time. If you work non-contractual overtime, that's now also included. Susan earns £24,500. For 1 year in the new scheme, she will build up a pension worth £500. This is dropped into her account at the end of the scheme year, and that's on the 31st of March. At the end of every scheme year, your pension is revalued, with inflation increases added, so it keeps up with the cost of living. Let's look at Susan's account to see how it's revalued. In year 1, Susan has built up a pension of £500 in her account. Let's assume at the end of year 1, the inflation increases 3%. The amount in Susan's pension account at 31st of March, £500, is increased by 3%, so at the start of the next scheme year, Susan's pension for year 1 is worth £515. The revalued pension amount is then the opening amount for the next scheme year. If in year 2, Susan's pay was the same as year 1, she will build up another £500 worth of pension. That £500 is added to her account, so at the end of year 2, it's worth £1,015. Let's say at the end of year 2, inflation is 4%. Then Susan's pension account is revalued and is worth £1,055.60 at the start of year 3, and so on until Susan leaves the scheme. When you leave, your total pension account will include all your pension built up each scheme year, payable at your normal pension age. You can choose to take it earlier, any time from age 55, but if you do, it'll be reduced as it's being paid earlier. If you take it later than your normal pension age, then it's increased because it's being paid later. In the new scheme, you can still exchange some pension to get a tax-free cash lump sum. For every £1 you give up, you will get a £12 lump sum. To recap, the main changes from April 2014 are: your pension is worked out every year and added to your pension account. You build up a pension that's equal to a 49th of your actual pay, unless you are in the 50/50 section, where you get half that amount. Inflation increases are added, so your pension account keeps up with the cost of living. And your pension built up before April 2014 is still worked out using your final pay when you leave. To find out more about the new scheme, visit lgps2014.org. LGPS. For you, for now, for the future.